Yo, y'all ever heard about that guy who got swallowed by the whale? I'm not talking about that Bible shit. No hate on the Bible. Y'all heard about that guy who got swallowed by the whale? It's literally on camera. I should pull it up right now, but I'm not going to. You could easily just YouTube it. I thought to myself when I saw that, he can't even box his way out. Let's say he had a pocket knife. He's screwed. He could have had a whole samurai sword. He's fucked. And if he was able to get out with a samurai sword, we can officially call that motherfucker a samurai. Okay? I don't know what he was doing up in there to get up out of there. But that's not why we're here. We're here because of this shit. This funny ass shit that we all been seeing going around. But we gotta talk about it.
From all parts of this flight, for the booster, for the capsule, for our astronauts, a completely successful flight, one of the smoothest flights we've had so far. And we're now just awaiting
that shit was blown up with
the opening of the hatch so we can get some views from our 6 new astronauts.
This looks like a Hollywood
See
studio.
those vans arriving.
Are they
those
even
are
outside? Is this the green screen? Fuck. Who hired that bitch to scream like that? So, this is what we talking about, okay? Me and my homie were talking about this shit online, and I don't know why I felt compelled to say this. I said most people think they can never do no fucked up shit like that, but I think people have very little idea of how much fucked up shit they would do if incentivized a certain way. Most people care more about their image, so they will say night and day they would never. But most people fold under pressure. It's hard to admit it, but I can. I don't know if I wouldn't fake a space trip if they cut me a large enough check, even if I knew it was coming from everyone else's tax dollars. And even if I knew I was lying to the people for whatever reason. Let's say I didn't know why they wanted me to do it, but I knew it was fake because I didn't actually go anywhere. I know, fucked up, right? I can't say I would or wouldn't, but I'm pretty good at imagining and being honest, and if I do both regarding a situation like that, I can honestly say it'd be hard to not do that shit if I could solidify wealth on a scale that would take my kids' out of any possibility of struggling for food, so long as the basic infrastructure for society remain intact. Most people don't have that level of honesty with themselves. Most people want to appear as good people, and they don't even know how to imagine, like deeply imagine situations like that. The first thing they imagine is everyone's going to think I'm a bad person if I admit this. Half the time, they even know that they would do some shit, but they don't want people to know that they would do some shit. Other times, they've convinced themselves they would never do no shit. And I think if they had the ability to actually really imagine what it was like and be honest with themselves and think about the level of pressure, like the reason why I feel confident that people don't know themselves the way they claim to know themselves is because of the level of certainty that people willy-nilly throw the fuck out there when asked these difficult questions. Oh yeah, no, I would never. Really? You can't even imagine you contemplating that? Because to me, to not contemplate it almost seems bad. The opportunity to save your kids out of financial poverty, the ability to live a healthy, successful, by whatever definition you find to be successful type life, to just completely write that off at the expense of lying to everybody and pulling a couple cents more out of their the bread they buy at the store. I know it sounds fucked up. Listen, I'm somebody who suffers from the people who are making these kind of choices and have nothing to show for it. They haven't helped anybody in any fucking way ever. Tell me how NASA helps somebody. You could say, oh, they predict this, they predict weather, You don't fucking know that they're doing that. Because, I mean, they claim to be doing a lot of other shit. And you can claim to be doing one thing and actually, so let's say that they are doing it. Because I would actually lean towards the idea that they are doing that. Just because you can do it doesn't mean the method in which you're telling people you're doing it is actually the method in which you're doing it. Doesn't mean that everything else you fucking said was true either, because you've already been caught in many fucking lies. So if you can lie about one thing, you can lie about another. That's just the way it is. Not to say they're lying about everything, because again, I would lean towards the idea that these motherfuckers actually do know how to predict the weather. I just wouldn't believe them so much. I'm taking it with a grain of salt if they tell me the precise way in which they do it. Not to say, because I know a lot of people are going to think, oh, he must be a flat earther because he doesn't believe that they're predicting the seasons and the weather and all this shit through the way that they claim they are, which typically aligns with believing the earth is a sphere. Now, it's not that I don't believe it. I guess you could say I don't believe it. But to not believe something doesn't mean you believe the opposite. To not believe what NASA says in regards to the shape of the earth doesn't mean I fucking believe what goddamn Tim and Bob said down the street about the shape of the earth when they claimed it was flat. We need evidence, people. And I could dive super deep into that, but I don't want to, because that's just a triggering topic that most people can't even... They're foaming out the fucking mouth. I swear to God. Jabs, the shape of the earth, and politics, like whether you like Trump or not, have to be the most triggering topics I've seen Americans have to deal with. It's like if you're not on this side or that side, like you're either on this side, and if you're not, you're a horrible fucking person, or you're on that side, and if you're not, you're a horrible fucking person. And then for me, somebody who's like very, unconvinced of a lot of this shit, so I don't really have a lot of beliefs towards this shit, that can rub a lot of people the wrong way. Or a lot of times they'll try to say I'm just making I don't want to plant my feet on a certain belief because I don't want the ridicule. No, there's a lot of things I do believe and I'll claim to believe for the reasons that I believe them. And I'm willing to accept ridicule because I'm already understanding that there's no way in which you can live your life, and there's no way in which all of your beliefs will align with every belief of any other individual. There's not a single individual out here in this world where every single one of your beliefs are in perfect alignment. And if you think they are, it's because you haven't explored each other's beliefs to the maximum degree that you could. Because trust, there are beliefs that you have that you don't even know you have because you haven't explored them yourself. You don't know whether you believe a certain food to taste good or taste bad because you've never tasted the food. Anyway, I'm just fucking ranting at this point. I like to rant. Get shit off my chest. Oh, man. I swear to God. So, I be wondering. I really do wonder, like, what is the threshold? What is the limit for, like, exposing certain shit? Or getting people to think for themselves before some powerful people with means to make a lot of crazy shit happen end up targeting you and you end up being the victim of some people with a lot of power. I would like to know that threshold. If somebody knows, not somebody as in you random ass pedestrians, but if somebody of importance and a lot of power knows, feel free to hit my fucking email and just let me know what line not to cross, because I'm not trying to have y'all motherfuckers send some tweaker hitman to my house to come kill me for a couple $100. Okay? That ass. I'm not trying to end up on the Walmart missing list. And just because I said, even saying shit like that be having a nigga nervous. Am I going to end up on the Walmart missing list now? If I do, remember this video, y'all. Because I didn't go missing. I'm a regular nigga doing regular shit. I stay indoors. I work 3 jobs. If I'm not in my house, I'm traveling to and from work. I'm at work, or I'm traveling to and from work, or I'm at my house. There's only 3 places I'm at. If my kids are with me, they're with me at my house or at the park. I'm not running away. If I get abducted, a motherfucker had to have really plotted and planned that shit deeply. Probably paid for someone to do it. So these be the videos too. I swear to God, these be the videos where like be some conspiratorial ass shit or it ends up being like some big widespread news, all because of the coincidentalness of the situation. They'd be like, this was his last video. He told us. He told us to watch out. He told us he wouldn't right away. He told us if somebody got him, it was going to be he's gone. Who took him? He's on Epstein Island too. And they posted his ass on Walmart. I'll be damned. As uncomfortable as I am with the idea of death, I don't think I know anybody as uncomfortable and as comfortable with it as I am. So I'm uncomfortable in the sense that when I think about it on some regular shit, like I'm not suffering, that shit can get to me and give me a lot of anxiety. But if I'm actually suffering, or I'm in a position where I think I might die, because unfortunately I've been in that position like more times than I can count, I tend to do well. And each time it happens, I do better. I'm like, okay, you've had a good... The last time I was sitting there in my head like, you've had a good run. You got to do a lot of things. You should be grateful that you made it this far. And I felt a sense of peace. It was trippy, to say the least. But yeah, I'm not going to keep y'all too much longer. Damn, this video is only 10 minutes long. That's not bad. That's not bad. I might not even have to chop this. I might not have to chop it. Sorry if my voice is all raspy, because, yeah, the weather out here is fucked right now. Anyway, I'll tap in. Oh, shit. This is a part 2 of a video I'm about to clip to it. So this video might be 20 minutes. I might have to chop some shit. Peace. No options.